Hey guys, how's it going? It's Henry here once again. In this video, it's a bit of a different video from what you're used to on this channel. It's not going to be a Facebook marketing video, but I've recently got to 200 subscribers on YouTube. Well, as I'm making this video, it's actually 194, but soon enough, I believe it should be on 200. So making this video, documenting exactly how I got from 0 subscribers early on in this year to 200 subscribers in just under 3 months. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how I did it. For any of you growing a YouTube channel or trying to get started on YouTube, I'm just going to give a few insights in terms of what worked for me, what you can also replicate in terms of growing a following. And enjoy the video, guys. Once again, I appreciate all of you watching this content up to now. I'm going to have lots more content for you coming on this channel, so appreciate the support so far. Appreciate every comment, every like so far on this channel, and watch ahead to get the content on how I grew this to 200 subscribers in a couple of months. So the first thing that I would say when starting up a YouTube channel, and this is exactly what I went through, is you need to find out exactly what kind of value you're going to bring to the marketplace. The marketplace, of course, being you guys out there watching this video or anyone else on the YouTube platform. You need to figure out what kind of value you can bring to people on there, because it's one thing just starting a channel, but of course, if you're not providing any value to anyone in the form of either entertainment, as a lot of people out there on YouTube do, or in terms of educational content, no one is going to watch your stuff. And that's putting it very simply. But you need to find what sort of angle you can go with that's going to be either providing something different, something entertaining, or something valuable in the sort of educational content to the marketplace, just to stress that again. So that is the first step that you need to decide, or the first step that's going to determine whether or not your channel can actually grow. Because if you don't do that first step, forget all the other things that I'm going to mention, the other 5 steps, you aren't going to be successful on YouTube. So this is the main thing I would do. And what you can do to make sure that you can provide some value is maybe think of the kind of the sort of content that you could create, the sort of twist that you think you could provide. Check out other relevant YouTubers in that niche. Like, say, for example, with me, I'm providing content on marketing and Facebook advice in general. So I might have searched out other people who are sort of related to me and seen what kind of twist I can put on that, what sort of value that will you guys out there watching my videos get from me, as opposed to going to somebody else. So that is the first step. I would do just a little bit of initial research to see who else is out there and how you can differentiate yourself from those guys out there. So that is the first step. And I'm going to keep going on and guide you through the other steps. Just to let you know, the 6th step is actually my secret hack. So if you watch up to now, watch till the end to get my secret hack. But I'm going to continue and walk you through the other steps here. The second step that I personally did to get to this point after a couple of months is I make sure I post it consistently. So any of you that have been following this channel up to now know that at least a couple times a week I tend to post on this channel. Again, I do try and do daily videos at times, but just being honest, just putting it out there, it is tough to do at times. So I generally try and make sure I stick to at least a couple times a week. At the very least, I post every single week. So I might show up a screen of my analytics, but you can see that all the content that I put up is every week I stay consistent in putting out the content. So you guys watching this, or for you building a channel, your audience watching your videos you get used to expecting content at a certain time, or expecting your content every Sunday or every Tuesday, or however often that makes sense for you to post. Your audience is going to get used to you posting at a certain frequency. And I hope you guys watching this get used to me posting at a certain frequency. So that is the second thing that I've realized is beneficial in me growing the following, is posting my content or posting these videos for you guys consistently. So that is the second step. And for any of you, again, find a schedule that works for you and just try and stick to that the best you can, and you will reap the rewards. So I've noticed a benefit myself. So now back onto the third tip that I would, or the third thing that I use to grow the channel to this point. The third thing that you'll need to implement if you want to grow the channel is very important, as I've seen from other YouTubers, is using relevant tags in your videos. Again, I don't know how important that is, but I found by choosing good tags for my videos, I've got a higher reach with my videos. And the thing that you should know when choosing your tags is you don't want to go for the shortest possible keywords, because there's a lot of competition for those keywords. What you want to do is go for the longer tail keywords, which is, for example, if I'm putting out this video on how to grow a YouTube following, don't put tags like YouTube, or don't put tags like YouTube following. make a tag that is sort of like how to get followers in under 3 months on YouTube. That is very specific, and if anyone searches for that keyword tag, you're much likelier to rank for that keyword when it's more specific, it's longer, and that's going to increase your success long term on Facebook. As a side note, what you can do if you want to dive deep into what are the best tags to choose for your niche, what you can do is download a tool that I use called TubeBuddy, I believe that's the name, or another one called Social Blade. You can use those to analyze exactly what keywords you're ranking for. You can also use that to analyze your competitors or other people in the niche, what they're ranking for, just to give you some ideas of the best possible keywords to use. So that is the third thing that I personally have realized I've got some success on YouTube from doing, which is using relevant long tail keywords on my videos. So something else linked to the keywords is also you want to make sure that the titles are optimized, as well as your captions in your videos relating to what sort of content is on the video. So make it clear what the video is about, so anyone that comes across your video knows exactly what it's about, or they're drawn in to check out the video. So make sure your keyword captions and titles, are aligned in your video. So I hope that helps. That's the third point. And now on to the fourth point. The fourth thing that I've realized that's given me success with YouTube so far, allowed me to get 200 subscribers in a couple months, is utilizing thumbnails. So I've heard this being stressed from other YouTubers. Thumbnails are very, very important when it comes to YouTube. So what I've seen that works for me, I've kept my thumbnails very consistent. I've made clear they're not the most eye-catchy thumbnails in quotes. I don't have anything crazy going on in my thumbnails, but what I do have is I make clear what the video is about, so any of you that see it in the suggested bar know exactly what that video is about. There's no confusion as to what is in there when you click on it, which everyone out there likes to see. So optimize your thumbnails as best as possible. I use a tool called Canva. I've mentioned it numerous times on this channel. You might want to go with a Photoshop or whatever, but you can just use Canva simply to make eye-catching thumbnails. So you just go to Canva. There's various options that you can scroll through there, and then create something that looks eye-catching. You can use a picture of yourself, a screen grab from the video, maybe put some text on there, and then just create an eye-catching thumbnail that also is consistent with the overall theme of your YouTube channel. So people get to look out for your specific thumbnail. When they see it, they know this is a thumbnail from Henry, or this is a thumbnail from whoever your channel is going to be. And yeah, so that is the fourth tip. Utilize thumbnails, make sure they are as clear and eye-catching as possible, and that would increase the number of people that click on your videos in the suggested video. So I've realized that has worked for me, and that is something that you can utilize as well for the benefit of your channel. The fifth thing, what is the fifth thing? The fifth thing that I've realized has helped out in terms of my channel is sharing my video in other places. So if you've got a social media page, or you're trying to grow another social media following on Instagram or Twitter, whatever it is, a good thing to do would be to share the video each time you publish it, not just on YouTube, not just publish it on YouTube, but share it in various other places. Maybe share it with friends and family, even if they will find the video relevant for them or useful. Share it on your social media pages, as I said. I also have got a private group that I started. I link sometimes into the private group in the channel here, but I share it in that group. I share it on a Facebook page that I have as well. So anyone that comes across that also sees my video. So you want to, my theory as well is you don't always want to wait for stuff to come to you. So I share the video in as many places as possible. So if anyone on that platform finds it relevant, of course they come onto YouTube, and YouTube as well apparently likes it when people come from, or you send people from another platform onto YouTube and increase the watch time on YouTube. So the YouTube sort of favors you when you share your video in other places and get people onto their platform. So again, that is something that I've realized has worked for me, which is sharing my video in numerous places. So utilize that. Upload your videos also on your other social media platforms after you upload this on YouTube, and I've realized that has worked very well for me. So now to the final two things that I've realized work for me growing a YouTube channel. So the last couple of things, onto the sixth thing that I've seen has worked for me, or that you need to do, is dive into your YouTube analytics. Now, I know a lot of people might not be doing this. You might just be uploading and not paying any attention to what is going on in your analytics. But this is something that I do every now and then over the last couple of months growing the channel to this point. I dive in to see, firstly, what sort of content are you guys resonating with the most? Because obviously, I'm not just on YouTube to publish for myself. It's also to give you guys the most value possible. So when I dive into analytics and see there's one video that resonates more with you guys, it's getting a lot of shares, it's getting a lot of likes, and so on, it's getting a lot of comments, I might publish another video related to that topic because it's something that you guys out there want to hear or want to know about. So I would do the same if I was you. I would dive into my analytics. YouTube gives you so much data available to you to analyze what is working, what is not, what sort of content should you stay away from, because people don't seem to resonate with it, and just analyze where your traffic is coming from, and then focus more on that. And that is a theme in marketing generally. You want to see what's working for you in marketing and keep testing out, keep diving into the data, and then seeing what you should focus on and what you should take your efforts away from. So that is something else that has helped me a lot so far on the channel, which is dive into your analytics, analyze what works, and optimize from there. So that is it so far. And now the final thing, the quick hack, as I promised, or the hack that I use when it has come to my YouTube channel, I promise I'll give it to you at the end of this video, and this is Quora. So what do I mean by Quora? Quora is a platform where people can answer questions if you don't know about it. And what I do after I've published my video on YouTube here, what I do is normally in the first 48 hours after I publish the video, I go into Quora and search for relevant questions related to the video I've just published. So for example, for this video here, I might in the next couple of days go to Quora, search out questions related to YouTube, and then I'll see what value I can give first of all in terms of my answers, and then link to this video where it's relevant. So you don't just want to link your video to every single thing on Quora, but where it's relevant, you want to link your video and drive traffic back to your YouTube channel. So that is something I do in the first 48 hours. Go to Quora, search out questions, answer them, and I also, in every answer I give out on Quora, I put a link to my channel as well for anyone interested to drive back to my channel. So for any of you out there, I would use Quora to your benefit. It's something that definitely has an effect. Some other people have also reached out to me from Quora after finding out my YouTube channel. So it's something I know that definitely has an effect. And yeah, so those are the things that I've seen worked for me so far, guys. These are the things that have got me to 200 subscribers in the first 3 months. I'm really blown away so far by everyone that's watched these videos. Hope you're getting as much value from there, and your comments do help me find out what sort of content to focus on far more in the future. I'm going to have far more coming for you, far more updates on the channel. As I grow, I'm going to give you back feedback on what's working for me, but this is basically what got me to this point. And for any of you that's starting from scratch, you can go to a subscriber base of 200 followers, which is maybe not millions, but it is substantial enough in my opinion. So follow these tips, guys, if you want to grow a following. Hope this helped any of you, and leave me comments to see what worked for you guys. If you're growing a channel, what have you found works the most for you? I'd love to hear your comments as well. Subscribe if you like this video, and give us a thumbs up to encourage YouTube to post more of this content. And once again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, guys, and I will see you on the next video.